Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching my video, I hope that you enjoy what I'm doing here. I hope that you subscribe and I hope that you come back. If you are a returning viewer and this is your second time watching me, third or fourth, this is my fourth video or fourth, yes, thank you so much for coming back and I hope you like what I've got for you today. So as you can see by the title, I'm going to be giving my tips on anyone that's thinking about starting keto. So you could be thinking about starting keto, you could be thinking about just starting low carb, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, whatever it is that you're trying to do. These are just my tips. Obviously, I'm not some sort of keto professional, whatever that is, and everything that I talk about on here is literally just my opinion and nothing else. There are so many other things that out there that you could do, but this is how I personally got started, and this is what's helped me sort of stay focused and stay on the right path, I suppose, because I sort of knew what I was going to be expecting when I came in. But yeah, without further ado, this is my 4 tips on how to get started on keto. So the first one is research. I cannot stress enough how important research is before you get started, because keto, there's a lot of different versions of it. Just like with anything else in life, there's a lot of different versions. There's a lot of different people that do it in different ways. So you tend to hear one person saying, oh yeah, make sure you're not using sweeteners, make sure that you're only doing whole foods. Then you'll have somebody else like me that doesn't mind using substitutions, that I know that they don't get my blood sugars up or anything like that. So there's so many different ways of doing the keto thing. So when you do your research, it not only helps you understand what it is you're actually getting into before you make the decision to like start eating this way, make the decision to start living a keto lifestyle. It just helps you. It literally helps you understand exactly what keto is, what to expect. So stuff like keto flu, stuff like knowing when your electrolytes are too low, what to do if your electrolytes go too low, etc. It's just really helpful. How much research you do before you start is completely up to you. I'm a massive geek and I did probably a month and a half worth of research, I'd say. Maybe bordering on 2 months, but seriously, like proper buckling down. And when I say a month and a half, I mean every single day I was on my computer, I was on my phone, I was looking at studies, I was looking at different ketoers, listening to other people's experiences, looking at the research into it as well, like the actual research into keto, which was important for me because I don't want to be one of those people that keeps jumping on different bandwagons because I'm going into things not understanding them. I really wanted to find out the science behind this, but again, the amount of research that you do is completely up to you. It depends how much you want to get into it. I'm going to be doing a nutrition course. Actually, I think by the time you watch this video, I am currently doing a nutrition course now. So stuff like, I've always been curious about stuff like this, the actual ins and outs, the sciencey stuff behind it, which is what I did before I made the decision. And I am flying high on my decision. The second one kind of follows on from the research, is to ask. And by this, I mean, don't be afraid to ask for help. So I am a part of a few Facebook groups that are like keto communities. And what I love about those groups is people are constantly asking questions on there. Like, no question is stupid. That's the thing, no question is stupid at all. There's quite a lot of beginners in that group that I love to see, and they'll always ask questions like, I'm not too sure about this product, I'm not too sure about that, what do you recommend for this, etc. don't be afraid to ask questions. I think most people don't mind people that actually need help. I'm here as well if you want to ask any questions at all. Like I always say, I'm not like an expert. I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but I have looked into this way of life a lot, and like I said, as I'm posting this video, I have started a nutrition course now, so I do like to think I maybe know a little bit. So yeah, if you have any questions, please ask. Like just ask, basically. The third sounds obvious, but then implement it. Implement what you've learned. Just do. So you've now done your research, and you've now made the decision, okay, from the research that I found, I've decided that this is what I want to do. So you've made that decision, you've asked all the questions, cleared everything up, you've now got a clear goal in mind, you now know how to attack this. So just implement it. I am not a fan of people that are like, okay, I'm going to start on the 1st of the month, or I'm going to wait until it's January and then I'll start in the new year, or I'm going to start on Monday because today's Thursday, it's an awkward day. I've always been one of those go hard or go home. When I started keto, it wasn't on the 1st of the month. I think it was like the 4th of a month. It was just like a random day in the month because I'd decided, you know what, the next shop that I'm doing, shopping for keto. That was just sort of my decision. I gave a lot of stuff away that I had in my cupboard. So yeah, my roommate loved me that week because I had decided this is what I want to do. There's no point in me waiting around. Sorry, that was a fly. There's no point in me waiting around to start this. I already know it's something I want to do, so just do it. That's what I would say. So implement your research, implement what you've learned, and just do it. And the fourth is never look back. So by this specifically, I mean, there's a lot of people that beat themselves up, when they start something. Maybe you have a slip here and there. Some people get so dejected that, oh, I keep slipping, so there's no point in me doing this. I'm just gonna go back to what I was doing before because, oh, clearly I can't do it. But the way you should think about this is now, hopefully anyway, I don't know, I don't know what your specific goal is, if this is something that you're doing. But for most people, this is a way of life. This is like saying, oh, I'm a vegetarian now, or, I'm a vegan now. So if you make mistakes in your normal life, and then you just carry on, don't you? You don't make a mistake, then go, oh, I give up at life. I've made a mistake, so I'm not living now. You don't do that. You sort of make a mistake and you just go, made that mistake. I'm going to learn from it, and you move on. And you should treat this exactly the same way. If you make a mistake, if you slip up here, you slip up there, literally just dust yourself off and carry on. It's that easy. It's one of those things where it's like, as long as you are making the right decisions most of the time, in my book anyway, you are doing it right. No one's perfect. I'm not perfect. Don't let anyone out there make you feel like they are perfect. They never make mistakes. They are just whatever. Maybe they don't make mistakes in keto, but I promise you they'll make mistakes in other things. So literally take this like you would take on a normal life. If you slip up, dust it off and just carry on. Just carry on. So never look back. Literally, don't even beat yourself up. Obviously, try your hardest to keep keto. Again, remember there's loads of different ways that people do keto. Another thing, don't ever let anybody tell you that your decisions are wrong, because at the end of the day, they are your decisions. This is your journey. Just do what you need to do for yourself. Obviously, always ask or find a community, all of that thing. Have other people that you can speak to, that they can recommend different things to you. But ultimately, remember that it is your journey, it is your body, and all that matters is that you're happy, you're feeling good, whatever your goals were, whether it's health, whether it's weight, whether it's anything at all, whatever it is that you're in this for, as long as you are getting that, then just be happy and do you. But yeah, so those are my 4 main tips. As you can see, they spell rain. I kind of didn't do that on purpose. It just spelled rain. So I'm just going to call these my 4 rain trips. I can't even speak. So I'm just going to call these my 4 rain tips on how to begin your keto journey. So that's it from me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope it was really helpful to somebody out there, even if it just helped one person. I hope it was helpful to someone. As usual, if you have any questions for me at all, I'm available in the comment section. I'm available on social media, which I will always link below. So find me there, find me here, and I'll be happy to answer any questions. And of course, as always, take on your video suggestions for the future. So I will see you guys again next week with a new video. I don't know what I'll be doing. It could be a recipe video. It could be something completely new. I don't know. We'll see. But either way, I will see you guys next week, Tuesday. Bye. Hi guys, welcome. Why is this so hard? You're just saying welcome back to my channel. Jeez.